All right, hello everyone. Um, right now we're in a cold and dark FA-18C, completely slick, no pylons. Just to see the maneuverability of it is basically going to be this video. I'm doing this to test out a capture card, to see its quality and things like that. And so we're just gonna get right into it. So normal cold and dark procedure. Not talking a lot because I'm just quickly speeding through this. Um, Trying to get it done as fast as possible so we can just take off. Okay, there's the left engine crank.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls, flight controls.
We don't need to set up our EW, which is our early warning. Honestly, we don't really need our RWR or anything like that down there. Honestly, I'm just going to turn that off. Turn that off. Yeah, we don't need any of that. That's fine. The only thing we're going to need is our FCS test and our navigation, and then our HUD. Which left engine, forgot to put that into idle. Okay. Alright, so all zeros except for the stabilators. If we want 30s, there's the 30s. Now we want the combination 45, 42, 30, and 12 and 12. Alright, so flaps are working, verified that. Clean the controls. That's all moving. Alright, now we're gonna go FCS. Up the FCS switch. And test. We're just gonna watch that stuff move around real quick. You can see the leading edge flaps and trailing edge flaps move around. There goes the rudder. Okay, apparently I'm putting up my canopy. Okay, it's finished. All goes. That's the problem with the virtual hands, is that I'll turn and lean and it'll just push my hand into buttons and stuff and it'll click stuff, but I just gotta try to get used to that. I've been doing VR flying for about 2.5, 3 weeks now. This I want to be my HSI. This down here I want to be my FCS. Just that's how I prefer it. And this over here will be my HUD. Alright, that looks good. Helmet mounted display is working. Alright. We're just gonna go ahead and take off. Now, I believe the tack-in for this base is 99. So we're going to try that. It is. Okay. So we're on Al-Minhad Air Force Base, I believe is what it is. I think that's how you pronunciate it. And that's a 99X. It's in Dubai. You can see the Burj Khalifa over there. Whole bunch of the tall buildings, big cities. And then just desert. Because it is still in the Middle East. Like, somewhere random. Which I kind of want to know the history behind that. I might read into that. How this big, beautiful place was just, like, plopped in the desert. I feel like it would be in, like... I don't even know. Maybe it's just a negative connotation that people have developed around cities in the desert. Because I feel like it's the same thing as if you were to just plop it in a jungle or a foresty area.
Request takeoff. 1-1. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.72.
When this thing flies slick, it is so maneuverable and so fast, and we are about to find out just how maneuverable it is right here. $70-degree climb to 6,000.
Altitude. Altitude.
I ended up at an angle there, but I'm completely idle, but because of the aerodynamics of the aircraft, 15 degrees nose down is getting us all the way to 370 knots. So we'll get it to around 410, and we'll go minimum radius turn. Yeah, the jet is just really, really fast and maneuverable when it's completely slick like this. And then once you go, just put 4 pylons on here, not even put anything like bombs or missiles on it, and it just gets so heavy. And it messes up the aerodynamics of it. Alright, this type of pass I'm really bad at, but we're going to try and do an inverted pass here. So we're going to get up to around 350-ish knots. Maybe a little faster. 370. Oops, we are a little fast.
Roll right. Roll right.
Yeah, this is not something I'm very good at. You can see we were way off center line. Lost a whole bunch of altitude. I wonder. I'm gonna try something. We're a little fast for this right now. Yeah, we're too fast. We can still try it, but we are definitely really fast for this right now. Gonna yank on the stick really hard. See how much we can bleed off. No, way too fast. Alright, we're just gonna go back around and try it in a moment. Also, I wonder if my altimeter is set to the base's altitude. I don't think it is. Alright. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing at this moment, I'm trying to set up for a high alpha pass. These pilots are so good that they can get it to around 100 knots and stay at level flight. I just don't even know how they do that. And they'll go full afterburner and climb out of it. We're still extremely slow. It's hard to believe that something like this can go that slow and that fast at the exact same time. I was gonna turn around, but I think I'm just gonna split S into a high-speed pass. We're gonna climb, get a ton of altitude, and then exchange it. Get a whole bunch of potential energy right here. And then exchange it for kinetic. Yeah, we should be able to get around like 550 knots here for this pass, maybe even faster than that. Ooh, okay. Almost near the sound barrier now. 0.99 is what we're looking for the sound barrier. There we go, there's 99. Alright, done messing around doing that. We're gonna go and look at Dubai and some of these towns. We're just gonna go really low. Nothing realistic. We're just gonna mess around.
Altitude. Altitude.
Let me idle the throttle. We're really fast still. You're going much faster than the sound barrier. This would be extremely illegal in real life.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, we're dead. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Because I wasn't really paying any attention. Well, we can always just do this. Escape. Quit. Go to the mission editor. Like that. Then go turning point. Zoom out. Ah. Okay. That. Thank you. Just put them over here somewhere. That's good enough. Alright, now we just gotta wait for this thing to load up. And we'll be going again. Alright. Turn off map because we won't need it. Basically, I'm just going back to the setup I already had earlier. But it rated military power. And we'll just set up not our ILS, our TACAN again. That should appear somewhere back here. Yep. Okay.
Altitude. Altitude.
Wonder if we can try and go underneath a bridge. Just gonna send it. Oh, we hit the ground. Oh, we made it underneath the bridge. Now, the real question is, are the engines working? This is how you tell right here if your engines are still working. Oh. Our controls are getting sluggish. That is not good. You know what? That looks like a pretty good plot of land out there. And our gauges down here are still working. So, I don't know if our gear is down. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna put the gear down. No flaps because we're gonna need our speed until the last second. Nope. Tried to flare at the last second, did not have enough energy for that. Dang. Alright. See, now this is the fun you can have when you're doing flight simulator stuff. And then other times you can take it seriously and do all your manuals and stuff and all the actual simulating, but right now we're just messing around. Okay, back to our setup. We're not going to put in the TACAN right now because it's kind of a waste of time. We don't need to do that till later. Also, I know where the base is and also the heading of the base.
Altitude.
So
Altitude.
the base heading is like 270 for runway right. Pretty easy. Is there enough gap for us to get in between those buildings? We're gonna try it. Let's see if that gap is there. Oh, we can go through that too after we go through these buildings. I didn't even know there was a thing on here. That's probably some like special monument in Dubai that a whole bunch of people know about except for me. But I really did not even know that that was a thing right there. Looks like a big picture frame. Okay. This seems like it's like the best angle because these buildings are kind of set up in a way where it's kind of weird. Alright. We're just gonna see if we can fit through this thing flat like this. Or if it's gonna rip our wings off. Still have our wings. That's good. Okay, now we can climb. We're gonna go up to 7,000 instead of 6,000 because of these buildings. Don't want to run into these buildings. And 7,000, we can pull up over the top. Bring the engines to idle because we're just going to exchange all that energy once we go nose down.
Altitude.
Okay, there it is.
Altitude.
We're gonna go around the right side of the buildings that we just flew through. I don't want to be going much faster than 350 knots. Just so that way we have enough time to assess what's going on. Okay, there it is. Alright. There seems to be a building just after it, so we're going to go through it a little high. We're not going to go right through the middle of it. Alright. I feel comfortable with going around 400 knots through this thing. It is like a big picture frame.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Wow, our shadow is really close. We are definitely not 130 feet off the ground. We're about, I'd say probably like 80. Half of what this thing is telling us. If I pop up the nose a little bit... Oh, I don't even have to pop up the nose to look at my shadow.
Pull up. Pull
This is also something that's really fun to do. It's like a different type of low leveling because you can low level through mountains and stuff like that. But there's not much danger in it. But if you try to follow a road in a densely populated city,
Pull up. Pull up.
you start getting low. Yep, that right there can happen. Run right into a light pole. And it's all over. Dang. I wonder if there's a way to rip your wing off and not blow up. I want to try that. Not right now, though. Do we want to fly again, or do we want to blow stuff up? I'm gonna blow some stuff up. Go like this, then right here, and then we could just go with like, what's a fun-looking one? Honestly, let's just make a different one. We can go like this. Then we can go... These rockets right here. 4 127mm Zuni rockets. That is crazy. High explosive fragmentation. That is just crazy. You can get 2 of them at the same time. That's what I flew with in a recent video. Yeah, them things are crazy. They are big. But I like to go 19 2.75 inch rockets. What's the millimeter on that? Oh, that's probably what the millimeter is. Not inch, millimeter. Anyways, that's a lot of rockets right there. We're probably going to have over 100 rockets. I don't want to do the math on it myself right now. Oh, I got rid of it. No. There. There. We're going to move that pod to there. We don't need any fuel. We don't need any air-to-air. Looks good to me. Now we can just go like this. That. And change it to Russia. Why not? Just some enemy. Then we're gonna go unarmed. I don't even know what trucks they use. What does this look like? Is that anything military? Yep, looks good to me. No, not USA. Russia. Now I gotta reset it all the way back to 1. Change this thing to whatever we had before. I think it was this one. Yep. Now we can make a whole bunch of them again. I don't know, 25 maybe? Nah, maybe more than that. But 40. 40 works for me. Here we go. We don't necessarily need the targeting pod. I just want to use the targeting pod because it's fun to just lock stuff up with it. Alright. Fly. Now what we're going to do. Master arm is already on, so now we're going to go A to the ground. Fleur is already on, so I'm assuming it's already warmed up. Right here we're going to go situational awareness page. And we're going to go Fleur. Then we're going to go heat seeking. Or infrared, I should say. It's not seeking, so. We're going to turn. Where did I put all those trucks? Big yawn, man. Early. Honestly, I can just cheat and use my F10